Hi, Ben here, amateur radio call sign M7FRS. Now, have TID Radio acted on my request to improve the airband reception on the TD-H3? So a couple of weeks ago I had an email from TID Radio asking how I was getting on with the TD-H3, and they said was there anything I liked and disliked about it, and was there anything that could be improved. And I said yeah, there's one thing I've noticed is with the airband reception there's no 8.33 kilohertz channel spacing. So sure enough, I think a couple of days ago I got an email saying here's the latest firmware upgrade, and in there they've added 8.33 kilohertz steps, and they've done some tweaks to the mic gain, and also DTMF mode on PTT button 2 was another bug I think they fixed in the latest version of the firmware, and I'll put a link in there that version of firmware in the description down below. But something I've noticed then is if we want to try and use the 8.33 kilohertz, and I'll do a demo. I'll play a little couple of clips that I recorded, so one before I did the firmware upgrade and then one from just after, and you can compare the two.
Further navigation to balance curve. Now 3, 4, left 3, and frequency when advised under 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. The testing the turbines, we're going to come in on runway 27 for a long final. Yeah. QSA 101. That's 27 left and 1011.
So after the firmware upgrade, it definitely sounded better on the airband. I don't know if that's coincidence or not, or whether it has actually helped. But I had changed to 8.33 kilohertz steps for that that little clip. But something I've noticed, if I go into the menu, and steps is menu 4, so you can either press 4 or scroll down to it. It's currently on 12.5. So if I go menu, and we'll change that down to 8.33, and it's not what you'd expect it to be. It's not in numerical order, so 12.5, 10, 6, you'd expect it to be between 6.25 and 10 kilohertz, but they've put it right at the bottom there. So there you go, below 2.5 you got 8.33, and then it goes back up to 50 kilohertz spacings again, but that's fine. So let's select 8.33 kilohertz, and we'll come out of the menu, and nothing's changed on the screen, so we're assuming we're using 8.33 kilohertz. Right, so yeah, the glitch I found, let's go back into the menu again and into squelch. I'm going to adjust the squelch, so we'll change to say squelch 2. Note the frequency the radio is currently on, and then let's come out of the I haven't done it right, menu, squelch 2, menu again, and then we'll exit that, and you'll notice for some reason it's now changed my frequency in the memory. So that's a memory channel, and by changing the squelch, it's changed the frequency there. So maybe that's something, I'm sure it'll be something else that TID Radio can fix in another version of the firmware, but that's a little glitch I found with this one. I'll email TID Radio, and I'll let you know how we get on. But please, in the meantime, stay subscribed, and like, and drop us a comment if you've had any issues or anything that you've noticed on the TID Radio H3 with the recent firmware updates. And stay tuned, and we'll see you on the next one. 7-3.